So some more things to be aware of. Leah Marie Stock is part of the United World Wrestling national team in Germany. She also took first place at Nogi Euros 2022. So both of these girls have, you know, pretty good experience at the highest level of competition in their belts.
Fran pulling guard straight away.
Yeah, when asked what her, how she'd describe her style of grappling, cat-like, wild and flowing. Possibly one of my favorite descriptions of grappling style that I've ever heard. So
a nice baby bolo to crab right here. She did say that she's quite keen on the matrix back take.
Yeah, she did say, you know, how when we asked how she predicted this match going, she said bolo to the back on bottom or knee cut to back take on top.
It's quite difficult doing berimbolos from the Nogi.
Yeah,
because you don't
absolutely.
have that belt grip. But
No.
she was really using the hips well.
Leah Marie Stock in top position here. Inside the closed guard, and closed guard is such an awkward position in Nogi, isn't it? It's so difficult to, I mean, it's difficult to really do that much off your back, but it's really hard to do anything in top position, isn't it? Nice, almost butterfly, not butterfly, flower sweep there from Francesca underneath.
I have to say, I'm really enjoying Leah Marie's outfit and tattoos. They're very wild.
Well, there you go. There's wild on both sides here. And talking of wild, possibly an attempt to take the back from an arm drag position inside of closed guard. I class that as wild if you can get it. It's pretty ambitious, isn't it? But the nice thing about this, once you bring the arm across the center line, you have the ability to cut the angle and also attack the arm bar. You know, whenever you're inside of the guard position, you have to remember the guard is basically an upside down mount. Okay? Basically the same thing. And what are you trying to do in mount? You're trying to bring the arm across the body. It gives you access to the back.
Yeah,
or it gives you the arm bar. And there we go.
Nice.
Able to get that flowing part of the description of the game to the back position here. Very, very nicely done. All coming off of that arm across the center line of the opponent, of your own body. Your opponent's elbow across that center line. Leah Marie tries to kick out of this, I mean, not a body triangle, but an inside, sort of a shallow inside body triangle, switching to a much deeper, proper, you know, proper body triangle on the outside here. Trying the grip fight, and, you know, coming out of London Grapple, you know that they have, you know, some of the highest level of no-gi grappling that the UK has to offer. So she's going to be really hot on her back attacks from here.
Yeah, Fran looks very comfortable in this position.
Saying that, so does Leah Marie. She's not stressing, she's not panicking too much, she's grip fighting. But what you really want to be doing when you take the back is you want to be slowly drowning someone where they can defend against some of your attacks, but eventually one of those are going to get through. You want to be relentless, not aggressively relentless, but just technically relentless, where there's always going to be attack regardless of what your opponent does to defend, and eventually one of them is going to just seep through and the match can be over.
That's a really nice switch of the legs there. If you notice with the
Body triangle.
Body triangle.
Yeah.
Kind of over the face.
Yeah, over the face there, which is completely legal, and you know it's something that we see more and more in competitive grappling at the highest level, where it's so hard to get underneath the neck that 90% of the time people don't even bother. They just bring the forearm across the face and crush it as hard as they can.
Anything below the eyebrows is game.
What I heard was everything above the neck is still the neck.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
What if you don't have any eyebrows, you know?
Yeah, well, there you go. Your opponent would just be incredibly confused, not knowing what to do here. They've got no reference point.
6 months ago, I would have been great at this.
So 6 minutes left of this match.
Yeah, I mean, so far, I don't think we've had any submission attempts, well, apart from being on the back position. This is such a dominant position, and there's, the back is one of those where the position is almost a submission attempt, right? Because all the jostling for position that you're doing from the back position is trying to directly lead to a sub.
She's doing a great job of defending, but
she is doing a fantastic
5.5 minutes,
job. Yeah.
you can hang around here and grind it out, and like you said, start to chip away at those, either getting under the chin or looking like trying to isolate an arm here.
Yeah, could be switching for an arm bar in this position. She's going to struggle to do that now. Leah Marie's on top of that locked off body triangle, which is a horrible position to be in. She's trying to put some downward pressure there to possibly try and get some tension on the knee or on the ankle to try and submit from there. Now she tries to kick out into an inside body triangle again, trying to attack that that the locked off leg, or the leg that's locking off. Sorry, unlikely to really get anything. We're talking before about how flexible the feet of most women are, so very unlikely to get anything here.
Jessica seems to be going for a rear naked choke, but the hand of Lee Marie was just in there.
Yeah, what I'd like to see Francesca doing is get into an underhook side and trying to use trying to isolate one of the arms with the legs there. Yeah, get into that straight jacket position. Leah Marie just doing a great job of defending, but Francesca Lana just on her back like a backpack.
Yeah. I visited London Grapple a little while ago now, and trained with Fran there in the gi. And yeah, she was very relentless with her attacks then, very dynamic. Obviously a slightly different game in the gi, but a lot more sort of spider guard. And she was incredibly strong. Yeah, I mean, a plethora of training partners at London Grapple. They've really done a great job there of almost sort of monopolising the no-gi scene. They also get a lot of visitors, which again is going to be great for their own students to cross-train with other people as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fran's pretty relentless with the under chin attacks.
Yeah, well, this is an interesting position now. She looks like she's trying to get that straight jacket position, so underhooking arm, controlling the overhook, the far side arm, so she can try and throw her right leg over that elbow. If she can do that, I think you've got to change strategy when you've been on someone's back for 5 minutes and you haven't been really very close to a submission at all. I mean, the position's super dominant, but she hasn't got the forearm underneath the neck in any capacity here. The defense from Lee Marie has been really, really strong. I think you've got to change up the strategy a little bit. There's a bit of a risk in trying to switch to an armbar, that you lose the position altogether, but maybe as we get closer to the to the end of the timer, where if you lose the position, it's not going to be the end of the world. But I really, if I was Francesca, or if I was in her corner, I would be really urging her to try and isolate one of those arms and give herself a better opportunity to attack the neck.
Yeah, I do think with these body lock positions, they're great for control, but actually to do these kind of things like trapping the arm, it actually leaves you a little bit stuck.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you want to be using that body, exactly like you said, use that body triangle deep for control, but then when you start to tie up that upper body and you have yourself an opportunity to isolate the arm, unlock it, and then try and take that. Lee Marie doing everything that she can to try and turn in and change the dynamics of this position. She's just been trapped here for a really long time, but as that franticness and as that desperation to escape happens, that's a lot of the time when you actually find that arm slips underneath the neck. So in these situations, it's sort of a Hail Mary, right? You're like, well, I'm definitely going to lose this match if it goes another 2 minutes and I'm unable to escape, but I don't get submitted. There's no doubt about it. Do I risk, double the chance of getting submitted but also double the chance of escaping?
Yeah.
I mean, you kind of got to go.
I think you just got
off. Submission in deep. Look how low that ref is.
That ref is very low, which makes me think there's something on there.
He's almost prone.
He's almost prone. The lowest position possible, meaning the submission would be as deep as we can get when judging through the eyes of the referee, of course.
Back up to the feet then.
Yeah, back up to the feet.
But potentially a score there if
the threat. The threat is gone.
Yeah.
For those who, I think we're talking about this during the undercard, but we are judging how close a submission is based on how low the ref gets. So the lower the ref is, the better the submission. Just to clarify, that is not the official scoring system that Enyo Grappling is using, but it is potentially a scoring system that I will personally be using if I was to run a tournament. You never know. Another attempt on the neck there, and there. Drop down onto a single knee position with the referee, 2-knee position. He's getting lower, which makes me think, I mean, we can't see anything that's going on, so we can purely judge on the... And there was a submission.
My theory works.
The theory was absolutely flawless there. The referee dropped
two knees on the floor.
2-knee, crouched down. We knew the submission was on, even though we couldn't see it. Hopefully we can catch a different angle in the replay. I mean, just a super tidy job by Francesca Lana. She took the back very, very early, and then she was just very patient. Lee Marie stopped, and we said this very early on. She was on that back position for what, 8 minutes? Maybe 9 minutes? Really, really long time on here. She took the back position from the closed guard with this gift wrap position.
Yeah, this was very smooth. This was good. Yeah, and obviously from this dominant position onwards.
I mean, I'm just impressed by how patient she was.
Yeah.
And eventually, I mean, the fact that she was able to get, when someone's on the back unable to get the submission for 8 minutes, you don't think they're going to get it in the next next minute,
No.
and she was able to do that. So a fantastic job. Let's throw it over to Verity or MC to make it official.
And your winner by submission is Francesca Lana.
Great job by Francesca Lana. Got to give massive props to Lee Marie Stock for taking this match on such short notice. I mean, it's such a shame when you lose a match because someone's injured, and then, you know, if Francesca was unable to compete at all. So a massive props to Lee Marie Stock.